You feel drained. You feel overwhelmed. You are tired. And those naps, they don't seem to do the trick. Here's the truth. It's not just about getting a few extra hours of sleep or squeezing in more afternoon breaks. Let me guide you out of this desert. You've lost yourself at unawares. You have betrayed yourself. You are caught up into the chaos. Too busy. Too occupied with what is not even worth a minute of your life. Juggling too many falling bridges without even realizing it. It's time to recognize that you're ever going to feel the exhaustion if nothing is done. You're too available to everyone. You rush to respond to messages, running your feet into your stomach out of a sense of guilt. You say yes to things that your heart is screaming no. Your phone rings and you drop everything as if you're some kind of superhero, always on a call for others. You're making yourself too available, and you're compromising who you are and your personality in the process. What if I told you there's a better life? A life beyond this cycle of crisis and exhaustion. The moment you decide to stop being available, the moment you stop reacting to every demand, the moment you start saying no to what depletes you, the moment you reclaim your time and energy, that is when your world transforms. That is when you discover peace. You'll tap into your full potential. And let me tell you, that's when the king inside you will rise. Yes, there is a mighty king within you. When you have learned that not every question deserves your answer, not every whistle deserves your attention. It's not being harsh. It's not being stubborn. It's not being too stiff. It's choosing yourself. You know what? Respect begins with you. Once you set your standards, others will have no choice but to follow. People treat you based on what you tolerate. The reality is, almost all of us, at some point, we enjoy being needed. The calls for help, the confessions of troubles as if we're some superhero who can fix everything at the drop of a hat. But let me be clear now. That's not love. That's being used. They reach out for selfish reasons. They seek your validation. They seek to be comforted. And they know that you're just a tap away. They know that you're cheap. Should you call them for help, they give you 101 excuses. You are the one who should always understand. But when you flip the script, they become irritated. They start to accuse you of being unhelpful simply because you're no longer meeting their needs. You're no longer dancing in their crafted rhythms. You have become strange to them. Understand this. The more you make yourself available, the less valuable you become. Those who seek your attention should earn it. They should pay the price of your time. They should pay for your responses, for your favors. The world recognizes and respects what is earned. People cherish what is sacred. Just as a gold chain isn't worn to the gym, but is preserved for special occasions, you must recognize your value. You know what? The price tag on a product commands the measure of care. It makes the heart to yearn for it. It pierces hearts. It draws attention. Now think about what they always call you for, where they always call you to, and when do they call you. Even luxury brand cars understand that to maintain exclusivity, they need to limit visibility. You would hardly see a luxury car brand advertising their product on TV, not even luxury jets on posters. They would rather destroy excess stock than to dilute their brand's worth. When you stop being everyone's emergency contact, you preserve yourself and your presence becomes precious. They begin to celebrate it. You draw attention and respect back to yourself. Not weird attention, but healthy attention, fulfilling attention. You should consider why celebrities don't appear everywhere. A wise saying goes, familiarity breeds contempt. By choosing when and where to show up, you establish your worth. Next time someone reaches out, ask yourself, are they worth of my time? Have they truly earned my attention? Are they paying the price for my presence? If not, you better use that time for something that truly matters. It's much better you binge watch SpongeBob SquareFace. Understand this. Personal growth happens in solitude. It's in that quiet space where you can hear your own thoughts, where you can clearly reflect on your journey, where you regain your inner strength. In silence, you discover your true self. You identify the areas that need improvement. You see them clear without the noise of others clouding your vision. When you fill your agenda with low priority demands, drowning in the expectation of others, you lose focus on your personal growth. You waste precious time obsessing over how many people like you, how others view you, how others respond to you, why they did not pick up a phone, why they did not answer your messages. If you keep chasing, if you keep running after everyone's whims, you'll never carve out time you need for your own development. Not in a million years. It's like swimming with 100-pound weight tied to your knuckles. Listen, it's time to reclaim your time, your energy, your sense of self, because you deserve it. Give yourself some space. Protect it. Make that space sacred, because there is where the next level of you is born. There is where realignment occurs, where you'll be able to direct your power and energy to yourself. The solution is more discipline, my friend. Hammering down what wastes your time, what distracts, and what stands in your way to your better you. More disconnection from power-draining practices and routines. Make your energy unreachable. The moment you stop being available for everyone, you start being available to yourself. You know what? We are born into a world where we're taught from childhood to put on costumes to be loved, costumes to be accepted, to be recognized by everyone. This costume is the one that suffocates you. You sweat like nothing in it. You feel your energy drained. But you know what? A better life is for those who are ready to put off their costumes, peeling off the idea of pleasing everyone at the expense of their true self. It is this costume that keeps you overly available. And you say it's okay when you're suffocating. You respond to messages immediately, even when you're exhausted. You explain yourself. You justify yourself. You defend yourself as if you owe them something. You are abandoning yourself. By so doing, you are draining up yourself. You are giving your energy to someone to add on their own energy. Every answer is a package of energy. Every response is a package of energy you are giving out. Every reaction, every time you try to please those who do not value you, every fake smile is a sachet of energy radiated out of you to someone. And the fascinating thing is, they feel it. They feel the energy going out of you into them. You're not aware of it because you're in an illusion. Manipulators, the emotionally needy and opportunistic people, they feel it pretty quickly. They sense your inability to use your energy. They see how you always try to be the nicest person in the world and try to be the comfortable, relaxing bed for everyone. And they rush to take advantage of it. They are quick to understand and to note which buttons to press for any reaction. For some of you, they only need to say some good words about you, tickling praises about what you are, so that they can catch your emotions and you do what they need you to do for them. For some of you, they call you whenever they are in crisis, knowing that your superhero spirit is up always. And for some of you, they call you when they want you to make the day, knowing your people-pleasing costume is always on standby. They know your fear of disappointing, your inability to say no, your fear of not being loved, your fear of being abandoned. It's all in the role you agree to play and your fears. You should know the principle of conservation of energy, to say no without guilt, to keep silent without explanation, to choose when you want to speak, to choose when you want to react, to guard your energy. When you learn to guard your energy, you will start to become more and more visible. You will even be able to command respect without even saying a word. You even break the projections others have of you. They start to see you from a different lens altogether. Should you poorly manage your energy, you will become invisible, a beggar. You should therefore start to focus on those small holes that drain your energy. Close them as fast as possible. The time you stop your unrestrained appearances, you will become unpredictable. You become a mystery. You earn their attention. They begin to take a task of studying you, but they will not find the right answers. You know what? People are curious of the moon because it contains and carries mysteries to the humankind. Just as many assumptions are raised concerning the Egyptian pyramids, you too will be a center of attention for many people. They will try to find out. They will try to figure out your next step. They will start to respect you and fear you more, because humankind has some fears towards what they do not understand. What looks strange triggers fear. It all comes after a sense of silence and solitude and separation. When you don't entertain your old self, when it wants you to go back to that autopilot mode of your old life, when you don't entertain the idea that you have to understand, you have to be there, you have to reply, and you have to run to rescue. But in this endeavor, the question is, are you ready to be misunderstood? Are you ready to be rejected? Are you ready to be pointed a finger at? Are you ready to lose some of the people around you? Are you ready to embrace the silence in you? Because you're really going to feel the silence scream in you. The pain of silence is going to poke you, just as when gold is refined with excessive heat. So it will be with you. The end result is worth cherishing. Just as gold, when it comes out, it will be refined, polished. So will you be. That pain of silence will form in you some energy. You will start to find fulfillment in yourself. You will feel whole without anyone, complete without leaning on anyone, without compliments of people. You start shaping your character from within, not by circumstances or situations around you. You will embrace your new song of silence, a song of those who no longer need to prove anything to anyone. A new kind of strength is built. A new kind of strength is manufactured. The strength of being whole in yourself. Then and then, you're returning to yourself. You refuse to be shaped by circumstances, but by the reality in you. Yes, you will lose many people. Those who thrived in your old life. Those unwilling to go deeper with you. And those who don't align with the authentic you. In their place, you will attract individuals who genuinely appreciate you for who you are. You will find those invested in growing alongside you through meaningful, mutual exchanges. People who are truly compatible with you, the vibrant you, the real you. You should dismiss any thoughts that come to your mind that suggest that you are being unkind, you are being selfish, you are being hard, you are being rough, you are being stiff. That's not true. What you're undergoing right now is a necessary deconstruction of what you were constructed into. Start right now, right away. Your real life is waiting for you, ready to embrace you. You can hear it. Freedom awaits you once you stop being too available. As you walk into this freedom, check my other videos for your good. Subscribe to stay posted.